Hi, children. Today we'll be listening to a dialogue about the weather and about clothes for different types of weather. And we will have to answer questions on it. And finally, we will discuss ideas that are related to this dialogue. I want you to open your books, your pupils' books on pages 76 and 77. Are you ready? I don't know about you, but Amy is ready. Ready for what? We will learn during this dialogue. Now I want you to look at all the pictures one by one. This means that at this point you will have to pause the recording and look at its frame carefully. Try to understand what is happening through the pictures. You don't have to read the dialogue carefully at this point. Ready? Let's now see who the two ladies are. From what you have read, the girl's name is? What's the girl's name? The little girl is called Amy. And who's this lady? This is her mom. Where does this story take place? Where is this happening? It's happening at Amy's home. It takes place at Amy's home. Let's see what we have to do with this dialogue. Listen and read. We will have to listen and read at the same time while we're listening. And while we're listening and reading, we will have to find the answer to this question. Where is Amy going today? Amy is going somewhere today. Where is she going? Also, while listening and reading, I want you to find the words yesterday, last night, and today in the speech bubbles. These words are very important because they help us understand the different time periods within the story. The past, with yesterday and last night, and the present, with the word today. Now you will hear the whole dialogue first. Remember that you first hear the dialogue, what the two ladies are saying, and then what the narrator says. Are you ready?
Amy is ready.
I'm ready for my hike. I've got my hiking boots, water and snacks.
Amy is happy. Today her class is going on a hike. Wait a minute. You need your raincoat and umbrella.
Why? What's the weather like? Is it rainy?
Mum doesn't think Amy is ready. No, not right now. But what was the weather like yesterday?
It was rainy.
Mum doesn't want Amy to get wet. And last night it was cold and windy. Take your jumper and your hat and gloves too.
Okay.
She doesn't want Amy to get cold.
But Mum, it's warm and sunny today.
Sunny? Oh, then take your sunglasses and sunscreen too. Amy isn't worried about the weather. Now you're ready. Amy is ready for all kinds of weather.
Now, can you tell me where Amy is going? Where is Amy going? Is she going to school or on a hike with her class? She's going on a hike with her class. Now, if you wish, you can play the recording again stop and pause after each sentence. Or, if you wish, you can also play it again and read aloud at the same time. Or you can practice these reading techniques at the end of the video lesson if you wish, and not now. So actually, this is a reading practice. You choose when to do it. Now it's time to see the dialogue frame by frame. Let's get started with frame 1, the first frame. I'm ready for my hike, says Amy. Hike is a long walk on a mountain. So she's ready for this hike, and she's ready because she's got everything that she needs to take with her. And let's see what she's got with her. I've got my hiking boots. Hiking boots are special strong boots that we need when we walk on a mountain. Also, I've got water and snacks, Amy says. Amy is happy. She's happy because today her class is going on a hike. So, as we said before, hike is a walk on the mountain. So she's going on a hike means that she will take a long walk on the mountain. Here we see she is going. We use this structure to talk about what we are doing now, or what we're doing today, or to talk about our future plans. For example, I am talking to you now. Or we are having a class today. Or I'm visiting my parents tomorrow. You can see the sentences here. I'm talking to you now. We're having a class today. And here we have, I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. This is the future plan. A future plan is something that I have arranged to do. You can see the keywords now, today, and tomorrow about the future. And now some comprehension questions on the first frame. If you wish, you can pause and answer them. Why is Amy happy? What has she got with her? Look at her mom's face. Does she look happy? Let's go on to the second frame. Wait a minute, says her mom. Wait a minute. Stop. You need your raincoat and umbrella. You need. It's important to take. It's important to take your raincoat and umbrella. When do we need a raincoat and umbrella? Yeah, when it rains. So here Amy asks, why? What's the weather like? Remember the question. It's the question that we use when we want to know how the weather is. Is it rainy? So we need a raincoat and umbrella when it's rainy. So her mom doesn't think that Amy is ready. So some comprehension questions now. So what does Amy's mom think Amy needs to take with her? When do we need a raincoat and an umbrella? The question that we asked and answered before. Does Amy's mom believe that Amy is ready to go? Before we move on to the third frame, I want you to focus our attention here. What's the weather like? Amy is asking about now. Is it rainy? And her mom answers, no, not right now, because Amy's question about right now. Is it rainy now? Is it rainy right now? Her mom answers, no, not right now. It's not rainy right now. But what was the weather like yesterday? Here, her mother is asking about yesterday, and she doesn't use is, but she uses was. What was the weather yesterday? So I want you to take a look at these two questions. What is the weather like today? Asking about now, right now, or today. But when we want to talk about the past, about yesterday here, what was the weather like yesterday? So we use is for today and was for yesterday. And Amy's answer is, it was rainy. Amy's mom does not want Amy to get wet. Get wet means have water all over me. Some comprehension questions now. What was the weather like yesterday? And why does Amy's mom want her to take her raincoat and umbrella with her? In the next frame, and last night, that means yesterday night, last night is yesterday night, it was cold and windy. Take your jumper. A jumper, as you remember, is another word for sweater. And your hat and gloves too. Okay, Amy agrees. Her mom tells her to take these things because she doesn't want Amy to get cold. Get cold means feel cold. In other words, I don't feel warm. In this frame, Amy isn't worried about the weather. Worried means unhappy or not relaxed because you think something bad will happen. Or another word is the word concerned. So Amy isn't worried about the weather. Why? Because it's warm and sunny today. But ma'am, it's warm and sunny today, she says. And her mom, so surprised. Sunny? Oh, then take your sunglasses and sunscreen too. Sunscreen is a cream or lotion that protects us from the sun. In the last frame, we see Amy wearing and carrying all these things that her mom has given her. And mom feels relaxed now. Now you are ready. So Amy is ready for all kinds of weather now, all types of weather. How do you think Amy feels at the end of the story? She's wearing too many clothes and she's carrying too many things. And by the look on her face, we can see that she's probably uncomfortable, a little bit unhappy. So, what kind of person is Amy's mom? She is overprotective. Overprotective means that she is too worried, too concerned about her. So she wants to protect Amy too much. How do we know that? We know it because she worries a lot. She wants to make sure that Amy is ready for any type of weather. Is she right to be concerned or worried? What do you think? Or is she too careful? Pause and try to answer. No, she isn't right, because it was yesterday that it was rainy and not today. And now Amy is wearing and carrying too many things.